Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I will walk you through how to create callout boxes in Canvas LMS to improve your page's visual design and help learners focus. It's a fairly simple process, but it does require a bit of work with Canvas HTML. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps support the channel. Now, let's dive in and explore how to create callout boxes in Canvas LMS. I have created a sample page with 4 callout boxes. One full width, one centered at 50% of the screen, one left aligned, and one right aligned. Let's switch to a blank page and recreate the same design. To create the callout boxes, we will use div tags, so we will need to switch to the HTML editor. Click Edit in the top right corner, then select the HTML editor icon. At this point, add the opening and closing div tags. In between the opening and closing div tags, create a heading by adding opening and closing H3 tags. Between the H3 tags, type directions. Right after the closing H3 tag, add opening and closing P tags to create a paragraph. Then, paste the copied text inside. Scroll down and click Save to apply the changes. As you can see, the text has been added successfully. Next, we will adjust the visual appearance of the callout box. To do this, click Edit, then switch back to the HTML editor. To add a border around the box, go to the opening div tag and type style equal quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks, type border colon solid 1px followed by your desired HTML color code and end with a semicolon. To round the corners, add border dash radius colon 5px semicolon. To add a background color, type background dash color colon followed by your desired HTML color code and end with a semicolon. To add space between the text and the box borders, type padding colon 0 15px semicolon. To add space before and after the callout box, type margin colon 40px 0 semicolon. Now scroll down and click Save to apply the changes. We have now adjusted the visual appearance of the box. To continue, click Edit and switch to the HTML editor view. Next, we will adjust the text font size and color. First, go to the opening H3 tag and type style equal quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks, add font dash size colon 15 pt semicolon. To change the text color, add color colon followed by your desired HTML color code, then end with a semicolon. To make the text bold, add an opening strong tag just before the directions and place the closing strong tag immediately after the word directions. Now copy the style code and paste it into the opening P tag. Then change the font size from 15 to 13. We have now fully created our first callout box, which spans the full width of the user's device screen. Scroll down and click Save to apply the changes. Now let's create a centered callout box that spans 50% of the screen. First, open the HTML editor. Then copy the entire existing code and paste it below the current code. Start by changing the border and background colors. Update the HTML color codes for both the border and the background. Next, in the style attribute, locate the margin property and change 0 to auto. Then add display colon block semicolon. Together, these adjustments will center the callout box. After that, add width colon 50% semicolon. This will ensure the callout box spans 50% of the screen. To match the design we are recreating, delete the entire H3 tag. Finally, update the text color inside the callout box to white by changing the HTML color code. Scroll down and click Save to apply and preview the changes. Here you can easily see all the changes we have made. In the next part, we will create a left-aligned callout box. Before we begin, let's switch to the existing page so I can explain how it was built. In this example, I use 3 different div elements to create the left-aligned layout. The first div acts as a container. Inside it, there are 2 additional divs. The left div takes up 1/4 of the screen, and the right div takes up the remaining 3/4. To create the right aligned box, we simply reverse the proportions. The left div takes up 3/4 of the screen, and the right div takes up 1/4. Let's go back our in progress page and open the HTML editor once again. Here, add opening and closing div tags. In the opening div tag, add class equal quotation marks. Inside the quotations, type grid dash row. After the closing quotation mark, type style equal quotations. Inside the quotations, add margin colon 40px 0 semicolon. This will add space before and after the container div. Next, copy the callout box above and paste it inside the div container. To left align the callout box, before the style attribute, type class equal quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks, type col dash lg dash 3. Update the border color by changing the HTML color code to black. Do the same for the background color using the desired HTML color code. Then, remove margin, display, and width style properties. Finally, delete color property from the p tag. We have now created a left-aligned callout box that takes up 1/4 of the screen. To add content to the right that takes up 3/4 of the screen, copy the newly created div and paste it directly below. Change the 3 to 9 in the class name. Then delete the entire style properties. To add more content, simply copy the p tag and its content, paste it inside the new div, and update the text as needed. Scroll down and click Save to apply and preview the changes. You should now be able to clearly see all the updates we have made. In the final part, we will reverse the left aligned box to create a right aligned version. To do this, open the HTML editor one last time. Copy the entire div container code and paste it below the existing section. Now, cut the callout box div and paste it after the other inner div so it appears on the right side instead of the left. Scroll down, click Save to apply and preview the changes. We have now created callout boxes aligned in 4 different positions, giving you flexibility to use them based on your course needs. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more tutorials. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below and I'm here to help. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.